Hey there, beautiful people. If you are seeing this video, that means you have become a part of the MentorShelly Career Strategy Lab here on Skool. I welcome you, of course. As you're coming in, make sure you check out the see. Make sure you introduce yourself and put in a chat. What made you find, and if you did find it on Skool, great. If you found it by some other, if you found the group by some other means, go ahead and put that in the chat, and also place it on the board why you decided to join the Career Strategy Lab. If you're currently going through some issues as far as layoffs are concerned, I do have specific resources for that in the group. If you are going through, if you're just coming out of high school or you're just coming out of college and you're new to this career scope, which in this day and time is a very interesting place to be. Or if you're coming out of a situation where you were a trad wife and you're now coming back into the job market, we also have resources for all of you guys. Of course, I want to make sure that you have what you need. So here's the introduction. I want to make sure you have what you need. You are part of the Career Strategy Lab, getting hired, getting paid, and getting ahead. Of course, I'm MentorShelly. I'm always reachable by inbox. And of course, if you have specific questions, if for things that are not here or you're not sure how to get to certain information, go ahead and drop that if it's not included in this video here. Welcome to the Career Strategy Lab, where you get hired, get paid, and get ahead. If you're here, chances are, as I said, you've been laid off, or you feel like you're stuck in the job that you don't like, or you're trying to increase your income, or you're trying to figure out your next professional move. You're not stuck. You just don't have the proper strategy to help you get there, which is why this is why I created this lab. I'm MentorShelly. I'm an HR consultant with 20 plus years of human resources, recruiting experience, been coaching for 10, using a lot of my HR background experience. Of course, I'm on the other side of things in a lot of situations, being in HR, helping you with hiring, helping with resume review, hiring strategy, and professional development. I've seen what gets people hired, what gets people ignored, and what keeps people on the minds of employers when it comes to what you bring to the table. If you feel like you're stuck professionally, right? Because a lot of people may feel that way, especially if you've gone through layoffs. This group is created for you so you can stop guessing and you can start making strategic moves. What you'll learn in this group, inside the Career Strategy Lab, you'll learn to fix your resume and your LinkedIn profile. You'll learn to navigate layoffs strategically, prepare for interviews with confidence, find opportunities beyond the job board, and build income beyond just being an employee, or you want to make sure that I want to make sure that you have all of the options available to you. You get to increase your visibility and position yourself in the job market, or position yourself in your professional market to what you want to be versus where you are right now. Let's be real about your career, and I'm going to be very blunt when I say this. This is not a group for excuses. This is not a group for panic applying when it comes to layoffs and other situations and complaining without action. This is a group of professionals ready to execute. This is going to be a group of people ready to rebuild their individual careers. This is going to be a group of people that are serious about getting results, because excuses never help anyone, including you. It doesn't help me, it doesn't help you. It just delays the inevitable. If you're dedicated to fail, then you can sit on excuses all day long. That's exactly what it's going to help you to do. So first things first, I want you to do when you come into the group, go ahead and introduce yourself, the career field or target industry that you are looking to either go to, remain in, or prepare yourself for. And three, what challenges are you currently facing why you're not able to accomplish your goal? Or if you're not sure, why, then we'll help you figure that part out. Or if you're having challenges and you just don't have the proper tools, we'll help you with that as well. And what do you hope to gain from this group? Hopefully, you'll be able to gain a lot more than you came here for, which is why I like to, I like to over deliver and say, well, you'll be able to get this, but I want you to be able to get the whole kit and caboodle. So you'll have all of your tools that you can professionally excel. All right. So where do you go next? Review the start here. If you're going through layoffs or you know somebody that's going through a layoff, I do have in the coursework. Go ahead and download the layoff survival guide. It's in our classroom. It's one of the featured trainings that we have. And make sure you turn on your notifications for any updates, lives, or lessons or classes that I will be having throughout the rest of, especially in the next few months, so you guys can be fully prepared for what is next. Okay, I want you to know this, being in this group, the job market has changed. Whew, in a lot of ways and not in a good way, which is why there is more professional help that is needed, which is why you can't just be regular, degular, and ordinary and think you're going to get through this job market. The economy has changed. Things have changed. So I want to make sure that you have what you need, okay? Which means the proper strategy to navigate through places that you normally would be able to get through, but the economy has changed. The job market has changed. I want you to be ready for those changes. And this is why it is important to operate in your career with strategy and intention. Okay. All right, guys. I want to make sure welcome, ready to level up. You're no longer alone. That's why we're here at the MentorShelly Career Strategy Lab, right? Where you can get hired, get paid, and get ahead. All right, guys, take care. Of course, if you have additional questions, go ahead and drop that in the chat or in the general discussions, or you can inbox me directly. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye.